The professional game brings its own pressures. What would you like them to understand what the emotional and mental demands are for a professional female athlete at the highest level?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I'd say a lot of people don't understand is a lot of my teammates here, myself included, a lot of us have other jobs as well. So there are some people who are full-time rugby, but a lot of people aren't. So, knowing that, sure, when I go to training and a lot of my week is, shaped around my rugby training and being the best rugby player that I can be. But, I unfortunately don't just get to leave and only focus on rugby. I have to shift into professional Emma and do my other job and other non-rugby related work. So there are a lot of women in the same boat. And then also, just knowing that there are a lot of athletes who selection in itself and week in, week out selection is it's a tough place to be in. You want to compete with your teammates and put your best foot forward. But then, you also know sometimes you might be a TR, or maybe you want to start, but you're a finisher. And you have to be able to kind of adjust your role every week. And that is it is tolling mentally. So just understanding there's a lot that goes into it, not just showing up for a game and performing. There's a lot behind the scenes, and training weeks are really tough and exhausting. And like I said, it's not just the kind of 30-hour weeks that we put into the rugby. There's a lot of, like I said, women who are doing other jobs and managing other things. We're seeing more women now who are having babies and returning to the game. There's that pressure, whereas a lot of the men's players, not all of them, but they have families, and a lot of them have partners who are able to, kind of be the main childcare provider, and they don't have to think about that as much. I think there are women who I think is just incredible that they're able to do that. But yeah, there's just a lot that goes into it.